Well, hellos, everybody. I don't know what happened there, but everything just kind of sort of crashed on me. So I don't know if it's the game that's creating a conflict. I don't think so. But just in case, I've switched games over to RaceRoom. So it's approaching 8 o'clock in the evening here on a Wednesday, August the 13th, 2025. And okay, hopefully we can have some good races. I just need to pick a track. This is the one thing that annoys me from RaceRoom is that you can't really see the tracks. It's like off-white on white, so I don't know why they decided to go that route there, but should I try Suzuka, Silverstone, Nürburgring, Moza? I like Bruno. Let's go to Bruno. Premium racing wheels, no ads included. Both cats are getting restless now. Okay. Okay. So everything's working. Can you hear me?
Gamer YT says, I'm here.
Okay, so hopefully you guys can hear me. And okay, so there's gonna be practice qualifying in a race. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna get a penalty. My seat's a little bit too far. Okay, from the pedals. There we go. I can reach the pedals now.
Gamer YT says, your voice okay, game less lagging.
Well, it's not the same game. This is RaceRoom. Ah, can't turn. Can't see what I'm doing. too wide. See, I see what they were thinking when they made Project Cars 3. You know, that it's just a little bit more forgiving from the race sim point of view for people like me that will rage quit because they're missing their ins and outs by an inch. On the other hand, they did a really crappy job with the AI and the bumper car physics. See, this is the way that AI should be behaving. Not trying to bump into you. Not being like 4 cars across in front of you. It's kind of sad. So if people didn't know, Project Cars 3, I know it's not really regarded as a good sim. It's a fun game, but EA decided to discontinue. So by the 24th of August, which is coming in 10 days, you will no longer be able to purchase it, and the servers are going offline in January. So 5 months from now, you won't even be able to play, and there's no peer-to-peer in that game. So remember, folks, when we used to have LAN parties? You guys might be too young to remember that, but or being able to host games on your own PC, set up your own server, and have people race and fly and all kinds of stuff and play on your PC. What does that look like? A cop car? Whoops, sorry folks. Didn't mean to. Hey, it's good to know that if I wanted to, it will take me 10 laps to overtake somebody. But see, the AI is actually doing everything it can not to bump into me. That's where I think they went wrong with Project Cars. It's a shame because a lot of people have been watching me play some of that and they're like, oh man, when it goes on sale, I want to buy it. Well, if it's going on sale, it's going to be a going out of business sale, so 6 months from now, we won't be able to even play together anymore. You'll still be able to play solo on it, but you won't be able to play with friends anymore. I do a little bit better in perspective view. And slowly I'm going to get used to driving in cockpit view. Okay. Good thing that was just practice. Now let's qualify, folks. Am I allowed to start here, or is it going to be too early? I like that about Rensport, that everybody gets a hot lap on their own separate room. So when there are people that are trying to sabotage your game, well, they can't do it in the qualifying, and if you qualify up front and you have a good start, then you don't have to worry so much about people trying to crash into you. Having said that, there's always the first chicane, where there's always a pileup. And all too often, no matter where you qualify, somebody rams into you, and you start up in the front and you end up in the rear, having to go to the pits and fix your car up. What I did not like is one game today, two guys kept bumping into me, and I got a bunch of penalties every single time they bump into you. And they got disqualified and ended up disqualifying me. And apparently I had to do 2 stop and goes in the pit for I don't know what reason, but I think that I mean, penalties have always been an issue with whatever game. I just wish that the game would know who's hitting who, you know, or who is doing it on purpose. No, 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 no. There we go. I almost lost control there. So yeah, this is a little bit more forgiving than Assetto Corsa. Or maybe it's just because I'm playing in third view. Maybe I should be playing Assetto Corsa in third too. Really trying to get used to that cockpit view though. Like, I know we play this game for immersion, but if I don't know where the car is on track... Oh, this is qualifying, eh? I kinda have to make a good lap here. I think this is just a warm-up lap though, because I came out of the pits. Also, maybe it's just because this track is very forgiving, being so wide. This is a really nice wide track. This lap will not count, really? Oh man, because I missed it by an inch? Really? Now I'm stuck with traffic. Okay, so that lap did not count. Darn it. I'm starting all the way from the back. Not used to rolling starts either. That's something different for me. Okay, here comes the mass. No, kitty cats, I know you guys want to go out, but there's a storm on the way. I'm sorry, folks. I am not doing it on purpose to bump into you guys. Strangely enough, earlier when I was talking about a set of course competizione, no viewers had any input about it. Nobody would say if they like it, dislike it, if it's truly the best race sim. Is iRacing the best? I tried out the Rensport. I really do enjoy Rensport. I'm not just good enough yet to get into iRacing, so I really don't know. I kind of feel like, yeah, I'm gonna try these games a little bit. Try to work on my skills if I can get any. And then maybe it'll be worth it to get a subscription on iRacing. Would you guys like to see me race on iRacing? Well, maybe when I get a proper wheel. That's all I'm really missing is a proper wheel. You can say what you want about the pedals. That's all about immersion. But having a good wheel that communicates every little bump on the track can make a big difference. Not just for the immersion, but for the muscle memory. Oh, no, 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 no.
Jetter Gamer YT says. True from 20 viewers plus no comments.
Yeah, about a Sella Corsa Competizione. Yeah, nobody has any... Like, they're just watching the race. They're not even... Some people are leaving likes. We did have a couple of likes, but nobody was saying if I was the worst driver they've ever seen or the best driver they've ever seen. Nobody's, you know, cursing me out for driving in third person, and I should be driving in cockpit view or vice versa. Strangely enough, today nobody's even asking me what game is this. And usually I try to put the title of the game inside the title of the stream, but there have been some days that I just go from one to the next, and then I just don't. Like, it's not a comparison stream. Sometimes you just race in one and decide to go to another. Well, see, this is another track that I know, and I'm doing quite well here. I don't know if I would do as well in the perspective view. Not the perspective, the cockpit view. Like, I can barely see where the track is. No, I need to get out of that. I'm gonna lose the race. So yes, I will agree that there's an advantage that perspective gives over the cockpit view. You can actually see where the cars are, see where your car is on the track. See, I could not have done that move from a cockpit view. Unless I really start getting used to a cockpit view. Which, it will come one day. It will come. Because I am playing for immersion, but I'm also playing to have fun. And I think that, you know, having a good wheel and some force feedback in the pedals actually contribute more to immersion than playing from cockpit view or third person perspective. So anything that communicates the track to you is more immersive. Otherwise, I'm just looking at the track and just accelerating, braking, turning. Perspective allows me to see what the car is actually doing on the pavement. So if you can see your car losing grip, it actually is information that contributes to the immersion. Whereas if I'm in the cockpit and all of a sudden the rear and I start spinning out, and I don't have any feedback that tells me that that rear was slipping and going, and just pops out of nowhere, it doesn't feel immersive. It feels like the game's broken. Oh! Well, that was a good race. I did good on this one. Hopefully there's not too much lag or anything in the stream. Hopefully you guys can enjoy the races. Okay, let's try to pick another track here. Let's go to Zandvoort. I need to practice on Zandvoort. I love it, but it's a very tricky. I also like how this game actually advertises stuff.
Cheddar Gamer YT says, "It's very fine now, Jeeps."
I like how this game promotes stuff. Now, personally, I can't not recommend any of these. Except maybe the TT33. I don't know if you guys can see it in the shorts. The seats seem more comfortable than the others. Okay, let's get the practice out of the way here. Would you guys be interested in me streaming some 3D software where I will start beginning to design my own steering wheel to my liking? That's maybe something I can do during the day much earlier. I wouldn't do that in the evening, because in the evening is pretty much my playtime, but I can work during the day. I'm just wondering if people would be interested in me seeing me work on some 3D software to design a steering wheel. I love this circuit. It's complicated though. I still can't remember it. Boy, is this a fun circuit. Okay, so I guess nobody would be interested in seeing me design some steering wheel. It's like there's like already like 6,000 of them on the market. Why don't you just pick one and play with that one? Man, this is a crazy session. Crazy track. Sorry, dude, did not mean to cut you up there. There, go in front of me. Enjoy. Enjoy, good. Scum race time, I'll be passing you.
Gamer YT says. Yeah, there are a lot of them are built, but something you're making by your hands, it feels different.
Well, then if I don't like the wheel, there's only one person I can actually blame, right? And that's myself. Okay, practice out of the way. Let's get to qualifying. Oh, I hate concrete walls. Oh, am I going to get a penalty for crossing the line there? I like the elevations, the inclinations this track has. I just don't know it enough. Like sometimes it's just easier following other cars until you get used to it. See, I completely missed that parabolic right there. Ah! I was going straight off the... No, this is not going to count. Is it? Nope, that will not count. Okay. Just crapped my qualifying there.
Sugarcaner YT says, unless that wheel is working, even if it's not being perfect, at least you tried.
Well, the thing is that I want it to be perfect for me. And when I look in the DIY projects, you notice that people might be good with assembling electronics and assembling buttons. But when it comes to designing the wheel, it's like in their head, it's like a half wheel or a full wheel. You know, they make a perfect circle and then
Sugarcaner
they...
YT says, if you could do a little tutorial while you're doing it, will be cool to let us see your works.
Well, I kind of want to stream it because I hate being alone. Like, I just don't want to be in front of a 3D CAD software talking to myself, recording it, and then uploading the video. I like to go live and be live and meet all kinds of people and talk about this, that, and just about anything. Whoa, okay. Shoot! Was this my second lap? Okay. Can I go back into the pits? No, I don't. Return to garage. There we go. Can we skip this? Let's skip
Sugarcaner
this.
YT says, it's work too.
That's true.
Sugarcaner
That's true.
YT says, maybe some people stopping by and giving you more ideas.
True that. True that. Whoa, what is going on there? Why did my car just... I'm not even in control of it? And it was going haywire there. Yeah, because strangely enough, I have an idea of certain buttons that I want to put on my steering wheel. And I don't know if you guys have been into a car, and this could be like the door lock button, or it could be like the windows button, but it's like a tilt. You have like the top of a sphere on one side and then a concave hole on the other one, and you know, to make the windows go up or down. And I was thinking of putting that kind of a button onto my steering wheel, so just by the feeling of it, you know that you're going up or down, instead of just having like 4 buttons on each thumb there, and you kind of have to feel one button to the next. to see which one you're pressing. Okay, all right, it's in front of you, but normally you don't want to look at the steering wheel. You want to keep your eyes on the screens. Or if you're playing in VR, you want something that's a little bit more tactile. So a lot of people like to use encoders to change the brake bias. But just with that button, you can go up or down just by the feeling of it. It doesn't feel like any other buttons. So yeah, I got ideas. I'm not quite sure if somebody tried it out, or if it would be interesting to try out. We'll see, because I have a lot on my plate also recently. Because I might be... Oh, sorry, dude. I did not want to do that to you. I hate it when somebody does that to me in Rensport. Like, I didn't do nothing and I end up getting the penalty. He did not deserve a penalty. I just nicked him in the wrong place and he just went sideways there. And that's because I still don't know the track all that well. That guy is not in a good position, though. He might get whacked. But see, that's also... Whoa! Okay, I came in way too fast there. Sorry, dude. And it's not even the right guy I wanted to whack. The guy in front of me is the guy that deserves to be whacked. Darn it. I'm not playing fair here, folks. That's all on me. But see, I could be talking about that Switch and you still don't know what I mean until I do it in 3D. And then you're like, oh, those kinds of buttons, yeah. My friend's car has those. Oops. Whoa, he deserved it, but I wasn't expecting to do it there. Dang, that's 3 cars I've taken out of the race here. I am so bad of a driver, folks. I am so sorry. Back in my day, we would say, yeah, I'm driving like a girl. Any girls in the viewerships there that enjoy racing? I do know that there are girls that enjoy racing. It's just that you never hear from them all that often. And I think it's because too many people hit on them. And they're just fed up, so they just want to, like, disappear in the crowd and just be like everybody else. Ooh, my cat's coming in front of me. Will I be able to see the screen? There he goes. Okay, I need to brake here because I have a tendency of going straight here.
Gamer YT says, even girls have less penalties.
Well, I didn't get any penalties for flipping those cars, but man, would I be angry if that happened to me. No. I know that girls like it because, hey, you know, I've ridden motorcycles and I've met a lot of... See, again! I did not do it on purpose, though. They just like drive right in front of me and then brake at the worst possible way. Like they're almost doing it on purpose. And how am I leading on a track that I barely know? There's something not right here. And look at that. Is it because I took out all the competition? Because is it me or is the rest of the cars pretty far behind? Okay, well, one's catching up to me here. This is where I need to brake because I have a tendency to always go straight here. There's another place where I always, maybe here's the place where I come in too fast, and there's a couple of spots on this track that I have a hard time with. Oh, a little bit too wide there. So I don't know how to take that parabolica either. It's like my steering wheel is either too sensitive or not sensitive enough. Like it doesn't pick up and then it picks up and it picks up too much. But I don't have any fine adjustments on my steering wheel either. Ooh. Okay. Well, he wasn't far behind. Oh, they all caught up to me. Okay. See, he just brakes in a straight line for no reason. Like he wants to be. Ooh, 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 that's bad. Both of them. I'm not even doing it on purpose. I forget what that maneuver is called, the pit maneuver. When cops try to flip your car around when you're trying to in a high-speed pursuit. Okay, so see, I took the parabolica a lot better that time. I need to do that more often. Ooh! I did good. Ooh, Dumbrek ended up in last position. See, if you read his name, it's Dumb and Wreck. So it's a dumb driver that likes to wreck his car. All you're missing here is a W in his name, and well, it's been an interesting session. I like these games, and I'm really getting into it. It's addictive. I don't know if the sound of the engines and the tracks and everything else was loud enough for you guys. But in earlier streams, people couldn't hear me talk because it was so loud. But maybe I overcompensated. So there's all kinds of categories in this game. And at some point, I should try something like these, maybe. Oops. What did I just click on there? Did I click the wrong thing? Not sure I want to go on Zandvoort. See, ads. See, this is kind of a base that I kind of want to make. The other one with the motion that's just in the seat, yeah, see in the normal car, your seat's not supposed to send you bouncing into the steering wheel. Usually the steering wheel pretty much follows the rest of the car and the pedals. Oh boy, I did not want to do. Okay, let's skip this and let's skip the qualifying and let's just go for a race, folks. What say you guys? Oh, can I do the car setup? Rear, front, electronics, driveline. What's the front and the rear? Downforce. Can we up the downforce? Okay, and the rear? Can wing angle, I guess means downforce as well. Not sure. And how do we save these settings? Oh, there's a file here so that we can save them. Setup has unsaved changes. Well, that's okay. I don't want to save it, but hopefully they still, if I go back here, is it still like that though? Wing angle? Yeah, okay. So they stay changed for this session that I'm currently playing in, but if I quit the game and restart it, oh, a rolling stop again. Okay. This will be interesting. You would see this on a rainy day though. What does my car look like? Oh, interesting. Looks nice. Sort of. I think the cars are too big for this track. Ooh. Am I going to get damage to my car here? Ooh, this is a lot faster. And I'm gonna get a lot of penalties for cutting the track, folks. I don't think I'll be flipping any cars around, though. Not with these kinds of open-wheel cars. Dang, my adversaries are a lot faster than I am. Okay, this is when you realize that I'm getting too old to drive at these speeds. Dang, that's already a lap done. Okay, the cars are too fast and they're too big. Yes, kitty cats. You're gonna get your wish soon. So I can't even catch up to these guys. This is way too fast for me. I should have done like Moza or some other track that suits these cars maybe a little bit better. Hey, I'm starting to get the use of Zandvoort now. I'm not crashing as often as the first couple of times that I came racing here. Okay, let me cut the track here and try to catch up to them. I don't care about the penalties. I just want to see if I can keep up with these guys.
Gamer YT says, if you keep getting more penalties, maybe you will break Guinness World Record.
Yeah, I am getting quite a couple of them. Man, flying down this track at warp speed is crazy. Okay, the AI is really nice and good here in this game, but they have a tendency to brake check you, and that's super annoying. Oh, really? Cutting track again? Oh, no. See, that's where I always have a hard time. That first turn. Woohoo! From last to first. But yeah, okay. I'm not proud of that one, but it was fun. It was fun. I wanted to finish on a. Is there any way that we can just close this menu? and just see the cars on track? We can, eh? Okay, we can't. Like in certain games, you know, up until you click, you would see just the cameras. Well, folks, it's been a rocky evening and a rocky day for me personally, but hopefully you guys enjoyed and leave a like on the stream. It would really help out this little dude and this little dude's channel. So I will wish you all a good evening, a good night. Thank you for being there. Thank you for watching in silence. Hopefully you guys will get to know us and be a little bit more chatty in the upcoming streams. So until then, buckle up everybody. Please like, share, and subscribe. Ring that notification bell because I do go streaming every day and sometimes on a whim. And if you guys are interested in seeing me do some 3D work and try to build myself a steering wheel, well, let me know in the comments on my channel, any video, anything. And hopefully I'll see you all soon, folks. Nighty nights. Good night, Zergamer. Thank you for being there. I'll try to get less penalties tomorrow.
SugarcaneDefender YT says. Bye.